Hi there, welcome to your 20-minute yoga practice. My name is Ashley, you can call me Ash. I'll be guiding you through your yoga practice today. You're going to do the full body, a little bit of the hips, a little bit of the shoulders, a little bit of the core. Go ahead and grab your yoga mat, put on some comfortable clothing, and we will begin laying in Shavasana. With your arms down by your sides, turn your palms face up. Slightly tuck your shoulder blades underneath you. Open up the chest, open up the lungs. If your legs are extended, let your feet turn out to the sides. If you have any tightness in your lower back, you can bend your knees. Untuck your tailbone as you plant your feet a little wider than your hips, and then allow your knees to touch. Closing the eyes, settle into stillness. Allow your entire body to feel relaxed. Relax all your muscles. Relax every cell in your body. Relax your entire being. And as you move deeper and deeper into relaxation, start to let go of any thoughts that will not serve you on your mat. Letting go of any negative self-talk. Letting go of any fears, worries, or doubts. Just do your best to find yourself in the present moment. And then start to follow your breath. Breathing in and out of the nose. Start to send your breath into your belly. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. Feel the belly rise. A nice slow breath out through the nose, let it fall. 2 more, deep breath in through the nose. Nice gentle release through the nose. 1 more deep breath in. And a nice slow breath out. From here, start to blink your eyes open. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes. And give a gentle rock of the head from side to side. Then slowly transition your arms into a cactus shape, elbows in line with the shoulders, about a 90-degree bend in the elbows, and then bend your knees, plant your feet as wide as your mat, and just start to enjoy a little windshield wiper motion of the knees. And then from here, bring your knees back to center, and then bring your knees into your chest. Wrap your arms around your shins. Take a deep breath in first. And as you exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Bring your nose to your knees. Find yourself in a tight little ball. And then release your head and gently rock from side to side. Let's get into the hips a little bit. Coming back to center, place your hands on your knees if they're not there already. And then think egg beater style motion. As you inhale, separate the knees. Make a large circle as you move the knees around, away from you, and then together back into the chest. Just like an egg beater style motion. Moving the knees separately, apart, away from you, and then together and back into the chest. Feel the rotation of your hips and their sockets. Moving as slow or as quickly as that feels good for you. And the next time the knees come into the chest, switch directions, just feeling into the hips a little bit. All right, coming back to center, let's plant our feet as wide as our hips, and then interlace your hands behind your head. We're going to find a little bit of core engagement here. Let the elbows open out to the sides. Now find a tuck of your tailbone. Notice when you lay normally, you have a little gap of your lower back between your back and the floor. See if you can eliminate that gap by tilting your pelvis and your tailbone up and press your lower back into your mat. Feel your core start to activate. It's almost like your hips and your ribs are getting closer together. And then with your interlaced hands supporting the head and the neck, take an inhale here. And as you exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Now try to look straight up to the ceiling. Try not to bring your chin to your chest. Keep as much length in the neck as you can, keeping the throat nice and long, and just look straight up. Now notice your core. Feel it start to engage. Hug your belly button towards your spine. Feel your lower ribs tuck in, and see if you can lift the shoulder blades a little higher. Keep looking straight up to the ceiling. Now with your abs nice and strong, you may need to breathe into the upper chest, into the lungs. Keep lifting head, neck, and shoulders. Feel that core nice and strong. Take one more deep breath, and then slowly release, laying and resting the back of the head on the mat. All right, now this time, let's lift our feet. So your knees are stacked over your hips and your feet are flexed. Now automatically you should notice that little curve in the lower back. See if you can press your lower back into the mat, slightly tilt the tailbone up, feel your abs activate. All right, now with your interlaced hands behind your head, let's take an inhale here, and then exhale, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Use your interlaced hands to support the back of the head. Keep your neck long. Keep your chin away from your chest. Now with this core nice and strong here, let's add a little something. All right, when you're ready, take an inhale to prepare. And as you exhale, keep the knee bent. See if you can tap the right heel. Inhale, bring it back to where it was. Exhale, see if you can tap the left heel. Inhale, bring it back. Knees over hips, good. Inhale and exhale. Keep switching. Inhale and exhale. Good. One more each side. Inhale, tap right. Exhale, bring it back. Inhale, tap left. Exhale, bring it back. Good. Release your head, hug your knees into your chest. It's amazing how something so minimal can be so effective, and moving slower is actually better. Since we're keeping this video to only 20 minutes, we're going to move on, but that's really good if you want a nice strong core. You can practice that at your own time. All right, from here, let's rock and roll. Let's lift the hips and then rock forward. Inhale to rock back, exhale to rock forward. Maybe one more time, and then land upright. Right. Swing your legs behind you. We're going to make our way into tabletop. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Spread your fingers nice and wide. With a nice neutral spine, a nice flat back first, let's start some cat-cows. On your next inhale, tilt the tailbone up to the ceiling. Let the belly drop. Shine your heart forward. Little bend in the elbows. See if you can look up. This is your cow pose. And then exhale to tuck the tailbone, round the spine, press the floor away, look towards your belly. This is your cat pose. Inhale through cow, lift the tailbone, drop the belly, shine the heart forward as you look up, and then exhale to cat, round the spine, press the floor away, feel roundness in your shoulder blades, good. Inhale to cow. Think about a cow's udders dropping towards the floor. That's your belly and your cow. And then exhale to cat. Angry cat on Halloween, hissing and arching its back. Good. Inhale back to neutral tabletop. All right, now from here, we are going to find a modified warrior 2. So we're going to step our right foot between our hands, and then you're going to tuck your left toes, but you're going to lift up your left foot and turn it to the right, maybe 45 degrees, somewhere around there, just on a diagonal. And then you're going to press off your hands and cartwheel your arms up, out to the side in line with your shoulders. Now this is your modified warrior 2. If you need to put something, a towel, a folded up face cloth, a cushion under your left knee, it might feel nice. And then we look over our right fingertips, nice strong arms. You can look back to your left hand, make sure it's in line with your shoulder. All right, now our right big toe is pointing straight ahead, and we're just gonna find a little bit of a lean here. Take an inhale first, and then exhale, bend into your right knee and lean forward. Inhale back to center. Stack your hips over your left knee, and then exhale, lean forward. Good. Inhale, come back. Exhale to lean. Well done. Inhale to return. Nice and tall. Flip your right hand, and then exalt here. Reach your right arm up and back. Lower your left hand, maybe to your thigh, maybe to your hip, and find this nice side stretch. Good. One more deep breath. All right. Inhale back to your modified warrior two, and then exhale, lower your right elbow, reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Good. Inhale back to modified warrior two. Exhale to cartwheel the arms down. Bring your right knee back to where it was. Find your tabletop. All right, we're going to do the other side. So from your tabletop, you can give your hips a little sway from side to side, and then step your left foot between your hands. Tuck your right toes, lift up your foot, and turn it to the left. So you want an angle here, just gives you more stability, and then cartwheel the arms up into your modified warrior two. All right, left big toe pointing straight ahead, gaze over your left fingertips. But you can always check back to your right arm, make sure it's in line with your shoulders. Arms are nice and strong, engage those muscles. All right, looking forward over your left fingertips. Let's take an inhale here, and then exhale, lean, bend into your left knee, lean your hips forward. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend a little deeper, lean into those hips. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, bend a little more. Good. Inhale, back to neutral. Now let's exalt. Flip your left hand. Inhale, reach the left arm up and overhead. Find a nice side stretch all along the left rib cage, left side body. Maybe look up to your left hand. Maybe look down to the floor. You can use your right hand as support on your leg, on your thigh, on your low back, on your hip. Good. Reaching here. One more inhale to reach a little farther. And then come all the way back to modified warrior two. Cartwheel your arms down, return to tabletop. All right, let's find downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Now maybe you sway the hips from side to side. Maybe you pedal out the feet. Downward dog is essentially an upside down V shape. Your feet can be hip width apart or a little bit closer together. Hands can be shoulder width apart or a little bit wider, even mat width apart. Now you want to bring the majority of your weight into your heels. If your heels don't reach the floor, that's okay. Bend the knees, keep the heels slightly lifted. Now as you lift your tailbone up and back, think about drawing your chest towards your thighs. Feel your shoulder and chest open up here. All right, from downward facing dog, maybe give your head a little shake. Maybe give your head a little nod. All right, now we're gonna make our way into warrior two now, standing rather than modified. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And then as you exhale, come into a plank, bring your right knee to your nose, and then try to step it between your hands. If it doesn't make it there, you can help it there. Now adjust your left foot and cartwheel your arms up. Now if you look at your left foot, we want the pinky edge parallel to the back edge of your mat. Bend nice and deep into your right knee. Make sure you can see your right big toe, arms in line with the shoulders, and gaze over your right fingertips. Just like modified, just we're standing up now. All right. Making sure that left arm is in line with your shoulder. We often have a tendency to lower it. Keep it nice and in line. All right. Now from here, let's flip the right hand. Inhale to exalt. Left arm to the thigh. Right arm reaches all the way up and back. All right, feel that stretch. Now, if you want to engage your core a little bit more, take your left hand, bend your elbow, and bring the hand behind you. Maybe bend a little deeper into that right knee. Good. Now let's come back. Inhale through warrior two. Exhale to side angle. Lower your right arm. Maybe the forearm rests on the thigh. Left fingertips up to the ceiling. If you have an injury or bothered left shoulder, you can always bring your left hand to your left hip. Just try to open up that collarbone, draw the left shoulder blade back. All right. Now if you want to go deeper, left fingertips reaching to the ceiling. Maybe your right hand drops to the inside of your right ankle. Again, you can look down at the floor. You can look up to your left thumb. If you're able to look up, try to stack your thumb in line with your nose. Stacking shoulder over shoulder. Now sometimes we stick out our hips behind us so we can reach lower. I'd rather you tuck your hips in line with your legs and bring your arm higher. All right, let's inhale back through warrior two, and then exhale, cartwheel the arms down. See if you can frame the right foot, and then back to downward facing dog. Sweep your right foot beside your left, and we'll do the other side. Now I'm just turning around so you can see me, but from here, let's inhale the left leg high, and then as you exhale, shift forward almost as if you're coming into plank. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Bring your nose and your knee together if you can, and then try to step your left foot between your hands. If it doesn't make it there, you can help it there. Adjust your right foot and cartwheel the arms up. Warrior two on the other side. Now the outer edge, pinky edge of your right foot should be in line with the back edge of your mat. Left foot points straight ahead. Bend into your left knee. Make sure you can see your left big toe. We never want the left knee to collapse inward. Stack it over the ankle if you can. All right, core is engaged, arms are strong, gazing over your left fingertips. All right, this is your warrior two. On the other side, let's exalt. Flip your left hand, inhale, reach it up and back. Now your right hand can rest on your right thigh or bend the elbow behind you. Bring the back of your hand, maybe near the sacrum, or keep reaching as far as you can. Maybe you can reach for your thigh. Now keep the bend in the left knee, stretch a little farther, reach those left fingertips a little higher. Whether you look up to your left hand or down to your right foot is up to you. All right, inhale back through warrior two, and then exhale side angle. Lower your left elbow or left forearm to your left thigh. Now you can look up to the ceiling, or if you have a shoulder issue, you can always place your right hand on your right hip. Just work on opening the collarbone, drawing the shoulder blade back. If you can keep the arm lifted, maybe you take it slightly deeper. Drop your left fingertips to the inside of your left ankle. If you need to stick your hips out and stick your tailbone back to bring yourself deeper, I'd rather you come up a little bit higher and tuck those hips in line with your legs, just like we showed on the other side. All right. Now from here, let's come back to warrior two. Inhale, arms long, out to the side, and then exhale, cartwheel the arms down. See if you can frame the left foot, and then sweep your left foot back to downward facing dog. Pedal out the feet, or sway the hips. All right, from here, let's inhale, high to the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward, and maybe tiptoe to the top of your mat. Landing in a nice forward fold. You can bend your knees a lot, and then maybe grab opposite elbows and just start a little sway from side to side. Release anything going on in the lower back. All right, and then release your arms. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your hands to your legs, straighten your legs. Find a nice flat back. Give your shoulder blades a little squeeze. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stand. Reach up to the ceiling. And then exhale, hands to heart center. All right, keep your hands at heart. We're going to finish with a tree pose on either side. Lift up your right toes, spread them as wide as you can, and then press them into your mat. Open your left knee out to the left. Now you can rest your heel on your right leg like a little kickstand. All right, now you can stay here or maybe slide the bottom of the left foot up to your calf, or grab your left shin and place the foot to your inner thigh. Now, whatever you do, make sure you're either above the knee or below the knee. We never want to press sideways on our knee. All right, now engage your core, standing tall, and then pick a drishti. Focus your eyes on a spot that isn't moving, and just keep staring at that spot. Engage your core, standing leg is strong. Actively press foot into leg, leg into foot. Now, if you feel strong and stable, grow your branches. Bring your arms up to the ceiling. Maybe bring your arms in line with your ears. Breathing here for 3. Nice deep breath for 2. And for 1. Slowly bring your hands to your hips. Let's inhale the left knee forward, straighten the leg. Exhale, lower it down. Shake it out. All right, that's the timer going off for 20 minutes. Let's do the other side and we're all done. Okay, so lift up your left toes, spread them as wide as you can, and then press them back down. Open your right knee out to the side. Now maybe you rest your heel on your left leg like a little kickstand, or hands to heart center, start to slide your right foot up to your left calf, or grab your shin and place the foot to your inner thigh. Now let's work on keeping this right knee open to the side. Wherever you are, you're not on the left knee, so you're below or above. And then actively press foot into leg, leg into foot. Core is engaged, and then find your dristi. Pick a spot, ideally that isn't moving, and just focus your eyes there. All right, now maybe grow your branches. Standing nice and tall. Breathing here for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly bring your hands to your hips. Inhale your right knee forward, straighten the leg. Exhale, lower it down. Shake it out. Let's make our way onto the ground. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, soft knees as you fold over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten your legs, hands to legs. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, come to seated. Let's finish an easy pose today. Sitting cross-legged, remove the flesh out from under your sit bones. Sit up nice and tall. Soften through the shoulders. Close your eyes. I invite you to come to a mudra with your hands, pointer finger and thumbs to touch. Palms face up, you are open to receive. Palms face down to help you feel more grounded. Close your eyes. Take this moment to calm the body, the mind, start to slow the breath. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to guide you through your practice. I will play a little bit over 1.5 minutes, almost 2 minutes of nice calming music. If you'd like to take this time to lay in Shavasana, or take this time to find a 2-minute meditation, focus on your breath, quiet your thoughts. I wish you all the best. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, from my love and light to yours, namaste.